Going kilted to my son's wedding this month. He and the groomsmen will also be kilted, but it's a casual wedding, ties not required. I was thinking of wearing a dress shirt, Argyll tweed jacket, and a cravat/ascot. I'd still be open-collared and would ditch the cravat once the party ramps up. What are your thoughts on wearing a cravat with Highland attire?
Okay, so tweed jacket, he said no vest?
I'm sorry.
I think he's, yeah.
Argyll tweed jacket and cravat/ascot. Nothing, no mention of a vest.
Okay. All right.
I prepared some visuals for this because we got this question earlier, but what do you want to start with?
I think we're going to disagree. So
I know we're going to disagree. Can you do it? Sure. Is it going to be a standard look, traditional look? Not so much. Here's the thing. For one thing, there's a lot of confusion about the terms with this particular accessory. Give me an image there, Jordan. Yeah.
Bam.
That is what is typically called by us Yanks, apparently there is a difference, a ascot, named after the Ascot races, the horse race. The Brits will more likely call it a day cravat. And it is something that came up in the early to mid 20th century, like 1920s kind of a thing, as a casual for fun thing with more upper middle class to upper crust guys who are out doing sporting type things and casual type things, and they're dashing and pencil mustaches and martinis. I was surprised when I started looking into this that how much there was on these things out there. I get the impression that they are definitely coming back or have had a bit of a resurgence with the tweed revolution that we've had over the past 10 years between the popular media like Peaky Blinders and Boardwalk Empire and all the other 1920s stuff coming back, and the new dandy movement, I guess. So that's what we're talking about, as opposed to a formal cravat. Can you show me the last image? Which is that. A cravat is basically an umbrella term under which everything else falls, including neckties. And this is basically a throwback to the early 19th century. Before that, your cravat was just kind of like a scarfy thing. You just like foof it up and tie it in a bow or whatever, and that's it. So that is not what he's talking about. He's talking about the other one. These things have had periods of time when they were more popular. Can you show me the vintage how-to? I know I'm going out of order. Check this out. Oh, yeah.
Is that Burt Reynolds?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if this has got to be early 70s. And there was a lot of trying to do alternative menswear back then. This is when turtlenecks became a thing for a while. And so there is precedent for doing this. But the thing that gets me about them is that if you're going to try and wear one of these, it's not necessarily like grabbing your wife's silk scarf and wrapping it around you. I think I have an image of how big an actual one of these is if it's actually made for the purpose, like the actual, it's a lot of fabric to get that effect. That is, I think they range in size, but that's a relatively larger one. But it's not like you're taking your handkerchief that you use as a do-rag and then putting it around your neck. That's just not enough material. They are almost invariably silk.
He's only missing the white face paint and rainbow-colored wig and
come
red
on,
nose up top there.
Come on.
You can put it graphic in later.
So I don't think it's going to look great with a tweed. I did put together a composite of what I think you're going to wind up looking like. It'd be, not the polka dots. Let's assume that you'd use a solid color or something, maybe.
Not AI, for the record.
This is me doing Photoshop. You're welcome.
Guys, since this question is very much about wedding stuff, I have one other tip I want to interject right here. If you're looking for a great place to shop for your kilts, your Highland wear for your wedding, you can do no better than our store, usakilts.com.
It's true. We have everything except the piper.
The bride.
Yeah, and the bride. Okay, that's two we don't have, but
fair.
I don't hate it. I'm not sure I love it either. You could do it. I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's something you want to do for a wedding or not. My thing was, I don't think you should wear tweeds with this. I think a Barathea cloth jacket would be better, personally. But
you missed opportunity. That should be Thurston Howell III. And Lovey, yes.
I chose this picture because he looks handsome and he's front facing with an open jacket, so I could see what a kilt. This is the outfit that was described to us in the question.
Understood.
Essentially.
There's the pattern to the
silk.
tweed. So
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Understood.
but it's not
Photoshopping
AI.
skills. Photoshopping skills notwithstanding. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's, to me, ascots feel very much one of two things. And get it off the screen, please, Jordan. It's distracting me. Ascots feel very
He's
much
too sexy for
one of
Rocky.
two things: either of a period or try hard. It reminds me of Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island with the rest of the crew. It just stand out, and not necessarily in a good way. Either you're standing out like you're trying too hard and trying to look too hoity-toity, or you look like it's from the 70s. And or 60, I can't
or 50s
do it.
even,
Or 50s,
20s.
yeah.
Or...
It's no longer a thing. I know it's coming back to some degree, and somebody should put a stop to that. Please, if the AI overlords can do anything, please stop ascots. I'm not a fan. If I'm going to be, and I understand why. I know there's a pendulum swing. I know there's a pushback to the casualization of culture.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. And some people are like, no, everything is too casual. I'm going to be the antithesis. I'm going to go hard the other direction. I'm going to start wearing suits again. I'm going to look like I'm straight out of Mad Men. I want to do that because the other has gone too far.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I'm never a fan of the extremes for the most part. So no, for me, ascot, hard freaking no, stop, no, let me off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jane, stop this crazy thing.
I mean, I don't think George Jetson ever wore an ascot, but
He might.
I don't know. He's just got like that one.
Isn't the future great? No ascots.
I mean,
Sign me
but,
up for George Jetson.
obviously it was and still remains part of traditional gentleman's dress because it has not completely disappeared, even though it was invented all the way back in like the 1920s.
Are there examples of ascots being worn with Highland wear?
Not that I've seen. That's why I had to cobble together the image.
I think that
So, Jeff,
That may be
you're
telling.
in uncharted.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know.
I,
But
I think history agrees with me. Is what we're saying.
or fogies agree with you. Or yes, we have stuff from the peanut gallery.
Just me. I was specifically thinking
Oh.
of Fred from Scooby Doo. He's the only person I've ever seen wear an
But that's
ascot.
a kerchief.
It's more of a kerchief.
That's not an
than it is
ascot. That's a
ascot.
kerchief. That's my
Oh.
point.
Yeah, he doesn't have a dress shirt on.
it's
He
just
has
like-
like a
Right.
sweater with
Yeah,
a
it's just like
kerchief.
they call
Yeah.
it an ascot in one of the cartoons, and that's the only
That's
place
a
I've heard
cartoon, my dude. That's not
They're
scientific.
wrong. How
No,
dare
I mean
they?
it could be like an ascot. What was the one the vintage how to where it was like
Yeah, the Burt Reynolds guy.
the Torino? No, the guy on the other side, the guy on the right. Come on, Jordan, fast.
Sorry, I was trying to find a picture of Fred.
We send Jordan
we've got-
down a rabbit hole.
we've got
Bring up the
Gilligan's
old
Island.
ad.
The old ad.
No, not the ad, the how to. The vintage 1970s how to of how to wear a.
There you go.
Yeah, so maybe it was an ascot and he's doing the Torino. It's the Torino style.
Okay, that is what it looks. He just brought up.
Yeah, so maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I will recant. I think that is a
He has the dress shirt on. Okay.
that's a Torino style
Like a
ascot.
sweater, like a collar popping out of it.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
but I mean that is Fred, and he does look kind of collegiate, and
Yeah.
but you had a lot of counterculture people in the '60s who adopted them. It was kind of a mod fashion outgrowth at one point, I think. But I don't know.
All I have to say about the ascot discussion is, zoink, Scoob!
It's a lot
Get
of
us
ass.
out of here!